Hi everybody, I'm Sheree from the library and I've got a lot of amazing books to share with you this month. I want to start with Everything We Had. One of the great things about working at the library is sometimes you get books early before they're even published, and this was one I had a chance to read, but now it's out so all of you can. It's called Everything We Never Had, and it's about 3 generations of a family it begins in 1930, it continues the son's story into 1965, all the way up to 2020, and how the grandpa came to America, how his son established a life here, and how the grandson is trying to figure out how to get the two of them to understand and care about each other before it's too long. It was an amazing story about 3 generations, and it's written by an amazing author, Randy Rebay. And this is now there's some creepy books because it's October. The reappearance of Rachel Price. So this is about a girl who's 18 years old now. 16 years ago, when she was just a little kid, her mom disappeared, and suddenly she's back. First, no one's sure who she is. Is it really Belle's mom? Where has she been all this time? Why did she go? Why is she back now? And Belle is trying to figure out what's true and what is a lie. Under the surface, I don't know how much you can see on this cover, but there's the Eiffel Tower, and then here's some caves that are actually a skull, because underneath the city of Paris, there are many thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of bones. There came a time where there was no place else to put them, and they decided to put them under the city to shore up the city. And this is about a society who, even though they're not supposed to be down there, keeps breaking in and celebrating parties until suddenly the kids that they take down there with them one night, somebody goes missing, and now they got to figure out how to get out before it's too late. So if you like dark and creepy, that was one. Wander in the Dark is similar in that there's some mistaken identity in this. Their story is about 2 brothers. One is his father has left him and his mother and started a new family. He's grown up with his half-brother, but they don't get along very well. One night they're at a party together, and one of the brother's friends goes home with the other brother, and in the morning when he wakes up, she's dead, and he's the prime suspect. And his half-brother is the only one who believes him and wants to prove his innocence. Very dark book. Along with Thirsty. This is the story of 2 girls who have graduated high school. They are excited to go off to college, and one of the best things about it is that they want to join the Serena Society, which is a secret organization that their moms belong to that is about service and connection, and it is their fondest hope to get in. But the girls who get to decide whether they will be invited into the Serena Society have a lot more darker motives. So if you're looking for something truly eerie and dark, that's the one for you. This is Snow Globe. This book was so interesting to me. It's actually translated from a Korean book, and it is set in the future, and it's sort of like the Hunger Games meets Squid Games, because in the future the world is frozen, and the only place where you can have warmth and sunshine, even though it's artificial, is in the snow globe. It is a special place that's been built to house a few people that only get to stay as long as their TV shows are popular. And those TV shows are broadcast all over the world, and all the people who are out there freezing get to decide who gets to stay in the warm place. This is a first in what I think is going to be a series. Absolutely read this one, but be prepared for some super dark ideas. Then we went off into worlds that don't even connect to this one. This is The Extraordinary Disappointments of Leopold Berry. It is written by Ransom Rigg, who wrote Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. This is a new series about Leopold Berry, who finds an old videotape that his parents taped off television, and it features a show that only ran for 1 short season, and it creates a whole different world of sort of fantasy. And so Leopold decides that instead of doing well in school and getting ready to go to college like his dad wants him to, he spends a lot of time recreating and making mock episodes of this TV show until one day he actually finds himself transported into that world. What's real, what's not, how he gets there, how he gets out, what comes next, takes you in a very interesting direction. The Wilderness of Girls is the same sort of idea, even though it's set in the very realistic world of today. It's about 4 girls who are found in the woods. They have been there many years. They are feral. They have limited language. One of them has been injured, and the young girl who finds them calls the park rangers and has them brought in so that she can receive treatment in the hospital. From there, the story unfolds as why are they there? Who were they with? Why were they taken? These girls believe that they come from another world, and when they are reunited, they will go through a portal to go back and save their home world. No one's really sure what's real and what's not in this book. After that, I felt so out of my head and so sort of bewitched by other worlds and a lot of darkness. Thank goodness for When the World Tips Over. This is another advanced copy book. It will be out very soon, I think late October, by Jandy Nelson, who is an author that I love because eventually her stories weave so much into each other and there's an amazing resolution at the end. This one is no different. It's about 3 siblings, the Falls siblings, Winton, Dizzy, and Miles. If you get that connection, good for you. If you don't, hope you figure it out before they tell you. Each one of these kids who lives in Northern Carolina is at a crossroads. Their family is changing. Their family dynamic is changing. There are some long-time hurts that are coming up and threaten to destroy the family and their future together. When each one of these kids meets this amazing rainbow-haired mystery girl, how she comes into their lives, what happened in her past, what happened in their past. There are about 12 to 15 main characters in this story. You find out about each one of them, and then it's all woven together at the end. And when the world tips over, my friend got this copy signed for me. The author says, when the world tips over, joy spills out, signed by Jandy Nelson. So that's my treasured possession now. If all of this is just too much for you, you can also pick up the grilled cheese cookbook. It's exactly what it says. It's about 50 different recipes for each amazing grilled cheese recipe. Simple, beautiful pictures. And if you just need something to, help you chill out after all this, that might be for you. All of these are available at the library. You only need a library card to borrow them. Come on in and check them out, or come look for the book that you love. Thanks a lot. See ya.